Hey everyone, Screw here back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to account reroll in Chaos Zero Nightmare. It takes about 15 minutes, so just keep that in mind. It's pretty quick, it's pretty easy, so let's get into it. Alright, so the first step is to click the button on the top right, and then click the settings button. On the left, you'll see these little two people, like a little icon. You click that, and you'll see a bunch of buttons on the bottom right. You're going to want to click Reset Server. You don't want to click the other ones, you want to click Reset Server. So click that, and then you'll have to type your username into the little box. So my username is Scroom, so I'm going to type that in, and then you click Confirm. The game is going to restart, it's going to relaunch, it's going to go black screen for a second, but don't worry, it's going to go back to the loading screen, and you're going to be launched up into the game in a few seconds. Just a warning, the last few times I did this, sometimes the game would crash, but you can just relaunch the game and you'll be perfectly okay. It'll reset your data perfectly fine. So once it's loaded in, you click, once it says touch to start, and you'll see this little video. You're going to want to click skip video on the top right, because you don't want to really, if you're counter rolling, you don't want to watch the story, you're just wasting time. So there's no way to actually skip dialogue or skip the cutscenes or anything, as you can see right here. Skipping is not possible. So you're going to want to just hold this button with the 3 arrows to just fast forward through everything. Eventually you'll get to your first fight, and you want to just skip to the dialogue, and then once the battle actually starts, this first battle, it kind of tells you what to do, so just follow the instructions. Just do it quick, get it out of the way, and then we can continue on with fast forwarding once the battle is over. Alright, so the battle is now finished, so you want to click continue and then keep fast forwarding through the dialogue. It's going to ask you for your username in a few minutes, or a few moments actually, sorry, and you can just, put your username in and click confirm, and then you can continue with skipping the dialogue. So there are going to be a few more fights coming up through the prologue, and honestly, you don't have to worry about them. They're really easy. I'm not going to go through the whole prologue, but there are 2 fights that I will show in just a minute that are scripted, and I'll just tell you what to do for those. It's pretty easy, but yeah, most of the fights are easy. You shouldn't have any trouble with them. So I'm going to move on to the scripted fights now. Alright, so this is the first scripted fight. It's this big monster right here, so I'm going to fast forward through all the dialogue, and I'm going to show you what to do in a second. So you want to click on the bottom right, and then click do not show until next login. It's going to save you some extra time whenever you're passing your turn. You're going to want to pass your turn again, and then the monster will attack one more time, and then the fight will do its scripted event where you have to use this specific card, and then a little cutscene will play, and that's the whole fight. You don't have to, you don't have to actually do anything. The game kind of, it's a scripted fight, whatever, right? So whatever. You can also skip the cutscene and then you spam click through it. This dude has a mental breakdown, and then you go skip the dialogue again, and then there's going to be a cutscene in just a minute here. Hold on, skip the dialogue. Here we go. Cutscene. You can skip the video, and then that's that. So that's the first scripted fight. Then you just continue on with the dialogue and whatnot. Alright, so you are going to encounter this monster again. It will be dead. You're going to want to click the magnifying glass next to its mouth to continue on immediately to the next part here, where you find Renoa on the ground. You're going to rescue her, and then you're going to go back up to the surface, and that is where the next scripted fight will begin. So there's like a parasite or something inside this monster that comes out and explodes, and then it'll fight you, and that's the boss fight. This is another scripted battle. All you have to do is pass your turn, same like with the first one, just pass your turn a few times, and then some dude will come in and explode the monster. Here we go, pass my turn once, and then we do it again. I think Trested has like a mental breakdown or something, but that doesn't matter, because some dude will come and save you. His name is, I think, Lewis or something. There he is. This guy's gonna come in, he's gonna absolutely destroy the monster with his telekinesis abilities or something, and then that is the second scripted event. You don't have to do anything. And there you go. And then it's gonna go through a bunch more dialogue. So I'm gonna go to the very end. Alright, this is the end of the prologue. It's gonna tell you to go to the lobby, and I will show you what to do. It's going to tell you to go into missions in a minute here. You're gonna click missions. You're gonna click battle mission. It's gonna tell you to click the first one. It's gonna tell you to enter, but you don't have to actually enter. You just want to go back. Just go back. You don't have to click enter. So this is the banner. First, we got to get our pulls from the mail, obviously. So, just quickly claim all. Get your pulls. You will get a free character called Amir. Pretty hot. She's a tank character. She's okay. She's not like the best character. She's kind of meh, but whatever. Waifu over meta. So once you claim your stuff from the mailbox, you click on this button on the top right here, you click claim all here. This is going to be your daily activity points, and then you want to click on your level rewards here, so you'll get some pulls from that as well. Now let me give you my 2 cents on what you should pull for. Now if you want the limited character, you can obviously just spend your crystals and pull for the limited character and then account roll. But what I suggest is, if you're not trying to gun for the limited character right away, I would suggest pulling on the standard banner. Because with the standard banner, if you get in early on the standard banner, you'll still be guaranteed a 5-star on the beginner banner. So you're basically starting the game off with 2 5-stars. But it's also perfectly okay if you just want to pull on the beginner banner and be done with it. You can play however you want, but personally, I'm going to pull until I get in early on the standard banner, and then I'm going to pull on the beginner banner so I can start with 2 5-stars. Alright, so now I'm going to do some pulls. I'm going to show you what a 5-star looks like. Alright, so we did not get a 5-star there. That's okay. You can actually tell a 5-star in the very first few seconds of the pull animation. So let's do one more and see if we can get something. Okay, so we got nothing. Okay, so with a 5-star, what'll happen is the blue screen at the start will get a little glitch effect on it, and that's how you'll know you get a 5-star in the first few seconds of the pull animation. Okay, I didn't get a 5-star here either, so I'm gonna show on screen what a 5-star looks like. Alright, so this is the 5-star animation. As you can see, the screen at the very start kind of did like a little glitch, and at the very end here, the girl looks up into the sky, and you'll see a ship in the air that glows yellow. And then in a few moments here, you'll see me getting a 5-star. There you go. This one I think was Arlia, which unfortunately was not what I was trying to count reroll for at the time, but she still is a pretty good support character nonetheless. Back to the video. Alright, so once you are done account rolling, and if you don't get whatever you wanted, then you go to settings again. You click the little account settings, and then you click reset server. So I didn't get anything good, so I'm going to reset my account, and I'm going to keep rerolling until I get what I want. And that is how you account reroll in Chaos Zero Nightmare. It takes about 15 minutes, it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm going to keep going until I get Renoa or Rin, because those are the 2 that I am trying to account reroll for. Good luck on your account rerolls, and hopefully I'll get some good luck on mine. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.